Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on pages 116 and 117 of Keyboard Musicianship, Book 1. This is Piano for Adults. So, discussing more about minor melodies. This time we're going to add accompaniments. The following melodies stress accompaniments using figures of fifths, sixths, or sevenths, and then the tonic triad at the end there. Now it says here, before playing, practice the left-hand part by itself, understand what the accompaniment or harmonic interval is, and then of course you have to remember that the minor key signature is determined by the middle note of the minor triad, which is that one right there. So if it's going to be C natural, it's going to be A minor. So we'll probably have to discuss the key signatures for minor a little bit later. Alrighty, or also you could, as it says here, counting up 1.5 steps from the key notes. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. So let's go ahead and talk about the first one there. We have the Lettish melody. So we are in D minor there. And let's go ahead and play through this melody. So let's take a look. Oops, sorry, let's try it again. So we end with the minor. It's very interesting that we would take a look at first the melody in the right hand. With D minor, the third has been lowered from F sharp to F natural. And of course we just pretty much stayed within the pentascale, while the left hand, of course, was a little bit bigger. We have a fifth, seventh, and then we have a sixth here, which includes B flat there, because that is part of D minor. Back to fifth. Now, this one here, C sharp, is the 7th scale degree, but the raised 7th scale degree for D harmonic minor or melodic minor. So that's why it's a C sharp. Else in natural minor, it would just have been C natural, which is why you have that C sharp there. So it's important to understand why a C sharp would be there, because of either harmonic or melodic of that same chord scale. Now let's take a look at the Hungarian melody here with the accompaniment. Be very careful with this one here, okay? The G minor chord at the end of the triad. Okay, so this one here, notice that the right hand is mostly staccato, so bounce at the wrist, and then of course the tenuto marking, which is the little line over the note, just making it sure that it's played for its full value. And the left hand, non-legato harmonic intervals, 5th, 6th, 7th, 6th. We have a 6th again here. That F sharp meaning it's part of the harmonic minor or the melodic minor of G minor, which would be, that's why it's F sharp there. Okay, so that's the 7th scale degree raised, making sure it's part of it. Okay, now it says here, hey, look at that. We've got to transpose to F minor, which is a major second below G minor. So before we get started with transposing to minor, let us understand what the pentascale first is. F minor. Okay, so that's our pentascale. Also, we may want to be able to construct the full F harmonic minor as well. So let's go ahead and see what F harmonic minor would be. Okay, so Usually in natural minor, it would include A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat. Te to do, with that whole step right there between 7 and 1. With the harmonic minor, we have whole step plus half step, so 3 half steps there between those two. That E natural is going to be important for us when playing some of these 6 intervals. Okay, so let's go ahead first of all, before we do both hands, let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So the first one is a 5th, 6, and make sure when you play 6, it's D flat, because D flat is part of F minor scale, or the F minor key signature. We also have a 7th. Now here comes that 6th again. It includes scale degree number 5 and the raised 7th scale degree right there, which is E natural. Playing twice because they're half notes. Back to 5th, 6, 7, 6 again, 5 and 7 raised because of harmonic minor, and then here is the F minor triad. Next we would go ahead and play the right hand melody transposed down as a major second. Quite easy to do that one. All you have to do is pretty much use the same fingerings because it's in the F pentascale or F position. All right, so let's go ahead and transpose now from G minor to F minor. 1, 2. Okay, very nice. And of course, that is our transposition to F minor. Last one, page 117. This melody is Russian, animato, number 3. It may actually be familiar to you, so let's go and listen to this. Placing your left hand in E minor position. Don't forget there is a F sharp, so with E minor position, you need to place finger number 4 on F sharp. The right hand is going to be playing a little bit bigger harmonic intervals there, so be prepared for D sharp. D sharp is the raised 7th scale degree of harmonic minor or melodic for E minor. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1. And you may recognize that as Kalinka from Russia. That's a very familiar folk tune from the Russian country. Let's play a little bit faster. 1. And that's about as fast as you would play it. Next one, French melody, number 4, there at the bottom of 117. Let's go ahead and listen to this one. As you can see, there is the E flat major key signature, which means we are in C minor. Okay, so let's go ahead and play through this. We'll hear what this sounds like. Right hand legato, left hand non-legato. Ready? Oops, sorry about that. So this one, as you can see, required a little bit of scale-like right-hand piano playing because we were not only in C position, we were also in F position for C minor. So we're having to prepare for that. Make sure that you apply the proper fingering, and left hand, of course, non-legato. Also be able to play the correct dynamics too, because we have a repetition of measure number 4 there to the end of the piece, okay? All right, so these are the first two pages, or pages 116 and 117. Be able to play these well, and we will see you at next lesson.